This program is proudly brought to you by Carlton, one of the world's great brewers.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Grandstand live racing action out here at Moonee Valley. Of course, the Craft 18s, Australian 18s closed championship has been cancelled up there in Sydney because of the shocking weather that had over 5 inches of rain that has fallen during the week, so the tennis is off in Sydney. But to remind you, it's only cancelled today, that 7 cameras, weather permitting, will go up for the big championship tomorrow from 1 p.m, exclusive to 7 tomorrow afternoon. Well, racing's been pretty keen out here at the Valley. Punters have had pretty well a mixed day at the moment. We're lining up towards race number 6, which will come up at 3:10. So Lynn, home you go. They're all set. She's in the pink and grey colours. Wish her well as they're set to go for the 5th in South Australia.
A pretty good start with one exception. On assignment, reneged and dropped out to the tail. Vista Wonder slow to begin, second last. Best away, Winning Rink on the inside. Wine Galore going fast. Superior Prince heads them. Serlin works up quickly and attractively to second, but it's caught a little bit wide. Just in behind them, Wine Galore, followed then by Bogey's Best. It's also trapped deep. They were followed by Par Round leading the second pack. With them, Casino Miss, and around them goes Mavlaw Miss improving. Vista Wonder tried to go with it, but got pratted very deep. Just Delight follows them up around Par Round. They were followed by Sunny Welcome. Getting back in the field now, Casino Miss. Back there with it, Stardust Girl, 3 deep, and on assignment is a last haul. Oh, it's about 2 lengths away at the tail. Down the side, a dozen lengths first to last, and here the leaders are Superior Prince and Serlin has joined it. Over on the outside, Vista Wonder, followed by Winning Rink with the run of the race. They were followed just in behind them by Mavlaw Miss. Par Round sneaking up on its inside. Wine Galore was next. Off the track, Bogey's Best, Stardust Girl. Then on assignment, Casino Miss hooks to the outside. And with them on the rail near the tail is Sunny Welcome. Before straightening, Serlin got to the lead. Clear of Superior Prince. Dashed away 2 in front. Here comes the other Victorian, Winning Rink, trying to pick her up. And they were followed by Par Round. Out wider on the track, Just Delight is starting to work home. But will it be too late? 200 to go. Serlin's gone. Winning Rink went to the lead. Par Round getting to it now. Further back, Just Delight can't win. On assignment from well back, it's Winning Rink and Par Round. Par Round doing a bit better than Winning Rink, and Par Round wins the Nitschke Stakes. There's a taste of things to come for the carnival. Par Round outstayed them. Winning Rink second. Stardust Girl might have got up for third. Just Delight, Sunny Welcome, a big run, and on assignment after missing the kick. They were followed further back by Serlin. She stopped badly. Wine Galore, Bogey's Best, Mavlaw Miss, followed further back in the pack then by Casino Miss, Superior Prince and Vista Wonder.
Okay, here in Adelaide we go, and it's Par Round who's racing up to tackle these leaders, which are Serlin on the inside of Winning Rink and the Royal Blue with a gold spot, Winning Rink. That's Serlin, and the bandage is over on the inside. She's under a lot of pressure from John Letts there. She's starting to weaken. Winning Rink has taken the lead with Par Round on the outside. The filly trained by John Hawkes quickly racing up and tackling Winning Rink with about 150 metres to go, and she's taken the lead now, Par Round. Put her head in front, number 11, has beaten off Winning Rink. And she's coming away. She's too good. Par Round going to the line to score by about a half length to a neck on the post over number 7, Winning Rink. And the judge calling on the photo for third. A call for third placing there after race 5. And Adelaide, Serlin weakening to run into about 5th position. That's South Australia. The dividend's about to come up here at Moonee Valley. And the official takes we'll have in a moment. Runners pulling up there and returning at Cheltenham as we check the official dividends there on race 6 here. Home with Vera's Boy scoring a comfortable win over Todd Wilkes and Lake Worth in the time of 1:38.6. The late scratching at the stalls is Prince Habit. You're watching Racing Live. That's Cheltenham. The runners returning in South Australia. Racing Live, Grandstand from Moonee Valley. Before we go and talk with Keith Hillier and Georgie Evagora. Now in the 5th event in Sydney, Lord Paddington out. Fix the date, number 2, 140 and 85. 3 Like a Lunch, 335 and 85. 4 Lux a Lottery, $5.65, $2. Number 5 Jogger showing $3.70. 6 Ken's Fortune, $2.60 and 90. 7 Tide Time, $4.70, 110. Number 8 Gold's Armour, $4.30 and 135. Top Blend about $32, $8.30 a place. 10 is out. And 11 Jade Prince On the tote is, of course, not showing. It's a scratching. 10 and 11, the two scratchings there, with a field of 8 to run in Sydney in the Parramatta Cup in about 3 or 4 minutes from now. The winning rider there.
It's not good. Well done, Mick.
Parramatta Cup and all runners are in the barrier for this event. The previous to number 6, Inconceivable, 150 and 70, and it defeated Common Sense and Astral Ruler. Already here now for the Cup as the last of them are positioned. Starter on his platform. One of them there, Ken's Fortune, leaning up against the side of the stalls. And so that's the reason for the delay. All the others stand well, but Ken's Fortune is very much splay-footed at the moment and refuses to straighten. Now, Ken's Fortune is still standing awkwardly in the gates. The rest of them standing well, but Ken's Fortune refuses to straighten up.
Rick White, Brisbane.
Now he's right. He stands better. He should have them this time. Yes, he has. They're off and racing. Pretty good start, too. Like a Lunch and Luxor Lottery got away well, and so did Jogger on the outside. Luxor Lottery being restrained, and Fix the Date holding the inside as prominent on settling down. But Top Blend is going to cross and lead the lot of them. After 150, Top Blend takes up the running by 2 on Like a Lunch. Half the outside. Next is Gold's Armour on the inside. Ken's Fortune. Joggers working around them 3 deep. A length and a half to a Luxor Lottery. They were followed by Fix the Date and 2 lengths off the Tide Time as they go out of the straight. The leader here is Top Blend by a half on Like a Lunch and a length and a half back. Ken's Fortune on the inside. Gold's Armour at the moment splitting Ken's Fortune and Jogger 3 wide. A length and a half away the insiders. Fix the Date on its outside Luxor Lottery and 2 off the Tide Time, not racing generously at the moment. Inside the 1200 and showing the way is the bookies bolter, and that is Top Blend. It's 3/4 of a length Like a Lunch and a length back as Jogger covering up Ken's Fortune the rails. Gold's Armour's a half back on the outside. Luxor Lottery taking closer order, and they're racing tight into the back. A length away Fix the Date the inside, and Tide Time's gone up on the outside of Fix the Date. Top Blend is the front runner down the back of the course now with 800 left to run by a half on Like a Lunch and Jogger 3 wide. There's Luxor Lottery set a light around the outside, going quickly and looking for the lead and getting it, and he's clapped it on Luxor Lottery. He spares away by a couple of lengths on Like a Lunch, and they were followed by Fix the Date getting into the clear. Tide Time's whipping around the outside. Ken's Fortune lost ground with Gold's Armour when they clapped the speed on, and Top Blend dropped to the rear. Luxor Lottery by 2.5. Fix the Date hot in pursuit as they approach the corner. 2 lengths away as Tide Time at the 400. Jogger the inside. Gold's Armour given full bore. They were followed by Ken's Fortune, still a long way back from Like a Lunch. Well and truly beaten. Luxor Lottery turns the corner. A length on Fix the Date, about to close the gap, and shortly afterwards Fix the Date upsides went to the lead. Ken's Fortune started to run home powerfully, and they were clear from Jogger. Fix the Date in front, but Ken's Fortune's cutting it down at the 100. Ken's Fortune raced to the lead from Fix the Date, and Ken's Fortune coming away from them. Ken's Fortune wins by 2.5 lengths. Fix the Date. Tide Time on the outside got up for third, just in front of Jogger and Luxor Lottery the inside from Gold's Armour Like a Lunch, and the last one home was Top Blend.
Ken's Fortune too good there. That mare that raced had a campaign down here in Victoria. Here she is coming to the home turn, and she's back running about 6, pulling to the outside. You can see Fix the Date getting to the front over Luxor Lottery. And we'll cut back shortly as Fix the Date gets to the lead. But Ken's Fortune, when we have a good look here, you'll see Ken's Fortune really starting to wind up. And she's about to emerge from the pack, getting into 3rd placing in the yellow with the red star and striped sleeves. And this 5-year-old mare by Bel Marino quickly winding up, grabbing Fix the Date with about 100 metres to go. She's almost on terms now. Tide Time, number 7, will get up and get 3rd. But it's Ken's Fortune getting to the front, number 6, beating off Fix the Date in the Parramatta Cup. Tide Time and a trio there, and 3rd placing will get up and get into 3rd placing after the Parramatta Cup. The numbers will be 6, 2 and 7. You're watching racing live from Moonee Valley. You're watching Grandstand. 9-11 Par Around, winning in the 5th event over there, the Nitschke Stakes. Par Around is actually owned by the Nitschke family. 11 Par Around, $8.55 and $2.25. 7 winning rink, $1.10. 3 Stardust Girl, $2.05. $29.60 for the Quinella at Cheltenham. Trifecta, $631.75 for 11, 7 and 3. Now, the next event here at the Valley is race number 6. It's the Jack Allison Stakes, over 1,000 metres. Runners arriving at the starting gates now. Let's have a look at the tote call there. Well kept, number 1, 7:20.205. 2 Rule of Sky, 2:45.120. Pam Field, number 3, resuming. After a Victorian preparation, 5:05 and 1:20. 4 Caratoga, very fast horse, on 3:45.85. Macalin number 5 is showing 190 and 75. 6 Singing Wonder, 2:45, $1.55. 7 Mighty Duke, 4.95, $1.05. Number 8 Red Speckle, 6.10 and 1.25, and 9 Indeed a Lady, 33.40 and $6. That's the call, a field of 9. And the holdings over 28,000 on the win, with about 4 minutes to race time and about 12,000 on the place. A horse that has broken through. We'll just see if we can pick it up over there. One's broken through the front of the gates, and I'm just trying to pick up what it was. I think it's Macalin number 5. Yes, it is Macalin number 5, and it's showing about 2:45 on the tote. So it's one of the top contenders in the race, trained at Morpheville by Mick Armfield. It's having its first run since May. Caratoga's from Victoria, trained by Ray Coombs down at Mornington, was beaten at Cheltenham on the 11th of January at its last start. And there's going to be a delay, obviously, with Macalin breaking through the front of the starting gates until they catch the horse and have the track cleared. There'll be a delay, so I think Keith Hilaire's got more than 5 minutes away. Peaceful Joe, number 1, 150 and 95, 2 and 3 out. 4 Riverfront, 110 and 55. It's the fave. Sky Treasure, number 5 at $9.50, $3. 6 Jade Prince, $1.95, $1. King Rum, number 7 on 10.60, $3.25, and number 8 Mardek, $11.25 and $2.70. So the scratchings 2 and 3, only 6 running, and the win holding $20,500 and about 4,300, and the race about 5 minutes away over there at Canterbury. Now the protest is still on here. There's a protest pending. They're racing at Cheltenham.
Missing it slightly, Indeed a Lady. Rule the Sky has begun only fairly. He's getting back in the field on settling. Well Kept was last, and Best Away Singing Wonder. Caratoga the Grey going very quickly, and Red Speckle drives through to be the leader with them. Mighty Duke was close handy too, lying about 4th. They were followed 2 or 3 away by Indeed a Lady. Rule the Sky ridden up on the outside, starting to work home. 3 lengths Pamfield, and then 3 to Well Kept, who's burnt for speed. Coming to the turn, Singing Wonder joins Red Speckle. Caratoga joins Mighty Duke, equal 2nd and 3rd. They were followed by Rule the Sky, running home hard out wide. He'll come deep. In behind those Mighty Duke, but in further back behind those Indeed a Lady. It's Singing Wonder, the leader from Red Speckle, followed by Caratoga. Here comes Rule the Sky stretching out now. Will he pick up this filly? I don't know. Singing Wonder is going great guns. She's 2 or 3 in front now. A couple to Caratoga. Rule the Sky won't get her, and Singing Wonder keeps going for Peter Shepherd and wins it well from Rule the Sky, about 2.5. 3rd Caratoga, 4th Well Kept was a huge run. He came from a conspicuous last to finish about 4th in advance of Pamfield. Not a bad effort indeed. A Lady Mighty Duke and Red Speckle carved up at the tail.
Well, this is a good win, this, to the Twigmoss filly, scoring her 3rd win from 4 starts. There she is in the white sleeves with the blue V and the blue cap. Trained by John Hawkes in Adelaide, quickly dashing away from the grey Caratoga, who's under a lot of pressure. And the horse racing greenly on the outside as Rule the Sky. You'll notice he was climbing in his action and wouldn't stretch out at all. But the race is all over. This 3-year-old filly's much too good for them. Another case of the filly beating the colts here, and this one Singing Wonder strides right away for a comfortable win. Rule the Sky gets up and gets 2nd, number 2. And 4 Caratoga 3rd, 6-2-4 on race number 6 in Adelaide. You're watching Racing Grandstand live with 7 Sport.
And here they come into view. On settling down, and the leader of Sky Treasure, Riverfront, got away well. Peaceful Joe being restrained on the inside as Mardek moves up between runners to take up a forward position from King Rum, and a length away Jade Prince at the rear. Sky Treasure leads them onto the first corner now, and it's out by a length on Mardek, and 2 lengths away Riverfront covering up Peaceful Joe. Over that crossing now at the 1200. Next to last is King Rum, and Jade Prince a length away at the rear, some 6 or 7 from the leader, which is Sky Treasure into the back. Sky Treasure 2 on Mardek, and 3 away Riverfront, still racing on the outside of Peaceful Joe. A length and 3/4 back on the fence King Rum, and a neck away the outsiders Jade Prince. Sky Treasure ensuring a quick speed up front is 4 on Mardek as they race towards the 800. A length away Riverfront, which is going to put Peaceful Joe momentarily in a pocket. 2 off the rails is King Rum, and on its outsiders Jade Prince. Sky Treasure leads them inside the 800 by more than a length on Mardek. Riverfront's had the perfect run on the outside. It's about to move up 3 wide. It's being tracked by Jade Prince and Peaceful Peaceful Joe's got cluttered away on the fence, and a neck away at the rear is King Rum. Towards the home corner, Riverfront moved up and grabbed Sky Treasure. Jade Princess hot in pursuit as they start to edge towards the centre of the track. Mardek's in the centre, a length away, King Rum to the outside, and Peaceful Joe on the fence, and they're throwing up plenty of dirt. On the corner, Riverfront and the leader, but Jade Prince about to tackle it. Peaceful Joe's in the centre. They're clear by for a length over King Rum. It's Riverfront in the centre, Jade Prince and Peaceful Joe. The three of them settle down to fight it out. Peaceful Joe went to the lead from Riverfront and Jade Prince. Peaceful Joe's drawn clear of Riverfront, and Peaceful Joe's coming right on to win. Peaceful Joe by a length and 3/4 the line to Riverfront. Third was Jade Prince, followed by King Rum, and 10 lengths away Mardek and Sky Treasure.
Melbourne protest.
Let's check the result there for Sydney. Peaceful Joe getting to the front. He's in the white with the apricot stars, the apricot sleeves and cap, number 1. There's Riverfront in the red and white colours, getting to the lead with the white sleeves, but he's tackled in turn on the outside. But then kicking back on the inside of the trio is the winner, Peaceful Joe, and he's quickly got the upper hand from Riverfront and Jade Prince, and he's starting to draw clear. The top weight here, Wayne Harris, stooling him with the whip, just waving the whip at him, and Peaceful Joe goes out a good winner by, pretty close to 2 lengths in the run home, over Riverfront, and Jade Prince is about a half length away in third placing, 1, 4 and 6. Now this protest at Moonee Valley has been dismissed. 175 and 65, 2 Rule the Sky 55, and number 4 Caratoga $1.05. Quinella $1.90 and the trifecta $21.35. 6, 2 and 4, and correct weight there at Cheltenham on race number 6. Next event, as I mentioned, coming up at 20 past barrier in the first leg of the TAB double. He's talking in the mounting yard now with Keith Hillier.
It was a sensation indeed. Rigolord started second favourite in the race. He didn't complete the course. Harry White was on board. What happened firstly in the gates, Harry?
Well, the horse, I drew barrier 2, and the horse that drew barrier 1 read and kicked into my horse under the petitions. And my horse was kicked severely in the legs.
And he was taken out of the stall?
Was taken out of the stalls, and I was off the horse. I was off the horse. He was backed out of the stalls riderless. Walked around and vetted, and there was no blood or no bruising or anything to the naked eye, apart from a bit of hair off the coronet part there. But then I was asked to mount the horse and give the vet a bit of a check again.
Right. Were you asked whether he... Now, there you are. You're jumping off the horse.
Well, actually, that's number 1. That's the horse that caused the trouble, Keith.
Right.
Now, this horse now thrashes and kicks underneath the petition.
This is where he's kicking Rigolord. You're still aboard.
Yes.
Now, in a moment, you'll back out.
See, I'm dismounting now to... And my horse is actually lifting that hind leg off the ground because you see there, he's getting kicked.
Right. Now, think about this question before you answer it.
Right.
Were you asked whether, in your opinion, Rigolord should have run in the race?
No, I was never asked. Never any stage of the testing was I asked for an opinion. I was just informed that the horse was a starter.
Well, following that, Harry, should Rigolord have run in the race?
Well, obviously, it was a mistake. The horse shouldn't have run.
So punters have done their money cold.
Exactly. The horse could not even leave the stalls. He couldn't use his hind legs to drive out. And I wanted to pull the horse up at the 600 at the first turn, but I realised he was a heavily backed horse, it would have been, and I wanted to give him every chance. And I knew it was a hopeless case.
Well, what has happened in the steward's room since then?
Really, they've just had an inquiry into as to what sort of went on, and all that's been said is what I'm just saying here now, Keith. I'll just give my version of it. The vet's obviously given his version of what he's done, and it's just a no-win situation for anybody, including the punters.
Yeah, and I don't think it's finished. Harry, thanks for spending the time with us. Thanks for your frankness.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Harry White. Back to race 8. Someone's asking why he didn't tell, Harry couldn't tell them. It's a long way, isn't it, from the 1600-metre start. Anyway, back to what is yet to come. The Diet Coke Handicap race 8 on screen, night of...
Sydney race number 6, 1, 4 and 6. Number 1, Peaceful Joe, 160 and 90. Number 4, Riverfront, 75. And Jade Prince, no third tote. Numbers 1, 4, 6 with correct weight on the 6th event in Sydney. Quinella $1.90 and the trifecta $9.70. The runners getting ready. This is race number 7 at 4:30 in about 4 minutes from now. Bold Brother number 1, $2.50 and 50. Number 2, Crimson Gold, $17.340. 3 is Brave Monarch on 7.35 2.40. 4 Romantic Red, 5.85 165. 5 Brinkman, $3.10 and 1.45. Number 6 Just Shilly, 9.35 and 92.95 a place. 9.30 and 2.90. 7 Mark Toom, 2.25 and 90. Number 8 Lord Vane on 2.55 and $1. 9 Warrior King, raced by the Hayes stable, 3.95 and 2.05. And number 10 Silver Cossack out. And 11 is Super Sid on 11.35 and $2.60. See the holdings there with about 3.5 minutes only actually of betting time left. 22,400 on the win hold and 11,280 on the place for race number 7 at Cheltenham in South Australia. Now there's correct weight. The correct weight sign is there for the numbers 2, 3 and 1 for Warlike, Flying Shoes and Knight of Avon, 2, 3 and 1 and correct weight on race 8. The odds up there, Calypso King number 1, 4.90 and 2.40, 2 and 3 out. 4 Vita Del, $2.75. 5 a scratching, 6 Space Power, 2.45 and 90. 7 another regular, 12.95, 2.80. 8 a scratching, number 9 Lady Jewel, 4.50, 1.10. 10 Steel a Star is out. 11 Plush Miel, 3.15.75. 12 Southern Blaze, 1.90 and 85. 13 Fire Eclipse, 18.60, 3.75. French Cent number 14, $120 and $19. 15 Century Flyer, $28 and $6.20. And 16 Conley Lad at $49.70 and $78.70 for the place. Holding $16,600, $8,670 on the place pool for race 7, which is scheduled for 4:40, about 8 minutes away in actual fact for race 7 at Canterbury. Now looking over there at Cheltenham, the runners starting to move into the stalls, as you can see over there. Starters got the field for the 1,000 metre race. Bold Brother goes very fast. And actually, Bold Brother is 2.45 in the total elect. He races in the green and orange diagonal stripes, green sleeves and the green cap. And he is drawn out in the race in stall number 10. And I think they're just about ready. Our commentator Ron Peps for race number 7. It's the 1,000 metre event. Bold Brother number 1 is the popular pick with number 5. Brinkman one of the good chances with number 8. And that is Lord Vane as we go across to Cheltenham.
The claim for Dean Esmond, it's a huge weight. But oh, he's a very honest galloper. I think what'll beat him here today is the draw. I think he's basically got to be trapped wide around the home turn. Should find it very hard to head them off with this weight. It's the penalty you pay for being a good horse. The handicapper must catch up in time. Standing up well. Racing here on Tuesday, Gawler Wednesday. They're off and running now. Bold Brother came out running. Crimson Gold getting back early. On settling fully into stride though. Bold Brother is going like the wind out deep. Lord Vane can't keep up with him, I don't think, just at the moment. Now he's driving through and Jashili is going up on the rail. Now Lord Vane hunts up between Jashili. Close handy too was Super Sid, who's riding up with Brave Monarch driving up ahead of him. They were followed by Mac Toom and then came Brinkman. Further back Crimson Gold, who's one of the last. Warrior King was there and tailed off his Romantic Red. Before the turn, Bold Brother has tricked me. He's got a cross in front of them. And despite his 59.5 kilos, he dashed away. 3 or 4 lengths in front, this galloper. In second placing, Brave Monarch. Lord Vane under the whip. Then Brinkman. Crimson Gold, the stayer, running a big race. Mac Toom and Super Sid. Bold Brother is starting to feel the weight now. Lord Vane is coming after him. Lord Vane is trying, but Bold Brother is in front. He's a bonny galloper. He's too good for them. What a gutsy performance. Bold Brother, 59.5 kilos. Thank you. Lord Vane second, good go for third. Mac Toom crowded for a bit of room on the inside of Brave Monarch, and out wide the surprise pack at the stayer Crimson Gold, a line of 3 for third. Super Sid, Romantic Red, Jashili, Brinkman and Warrior King was last.
Well, a good effort there by the 8-year-old Bold Brother with plenty of weight, and there he is on his own turning for home, and he's at about 3 lengths in front of the opposition doing all the chasing. And he's safely holding them. That out there in the blinkers in the red and green stripes and the cap is Mark Toom. Battling on pretty well. Lord Vane getting into second with the black, with the white cap. He gets to second now, Lord Vane. But Bold Brother showing no signs of weakening. That's his 14th win coming up. And he's holding Lord Vane on the run of the post. The judge probably calling on the photo here. Mac Toom is over on the rail and finishing pretty well on the outside is Crimson Gold. It looks as though Mark Toom will get third over near the rail, number 7. So it should be 1, 8 and 7, but I believe it's 1, 8 in a photo. And Bold Brother scoring there and scoring a good win, as I say, with plenty of weight, 59.5 kilos after race number 7 at Cheltenham. Now, Warlike was the winner here at Weight in Adelaide, 187, 1 Bowl Brother, 225 and 90, 8 Lord Vane, 85 and 7 Mark Toom, $1.10, 585 Quinotta at Cheltenham, 187 the trifecta there in Adelaide, with correct weight, 187 the trifecta, $53.20. Okay, up to Sydney at Canterbury, and there's a problem there with one of the runners here. It's about gate 4 or 5. The gate did spring open, but apparently all's in readiness now, and the starter's got them locked away. And the track has been cleared. So we might go and join Paul Ambrosoli, the popular runner number 4, which is Vita Dell. Very well backed at $1.60 and 70 for Vita Dell in the black with the blue sleeves and the cap. Drawn out wide. Malcolm Johnson aboard this mare, Vita Dell, but she's been back for plenty, number 4, as we join Paul Ambrosoli at Canterbury.
Well, they're off and racing this time. And another regular with Lady Jewel were first to break the line. Fire Eclipse got away well, and likewise Space Power, Plush Meal in the centre and French Scent on the outside. There's Southern Blaze spearing along the fence, looking for a forward position on settling down. And next was another regular, and Connolly allowed drop to the rear. Inside the 1,000, there's plenty of pace on Fire Eclipse, and Southern Blaze are the joint leaders from Lady Jewel, Century Flyer. Space Power's caught very wide on the track. Vita Dell's 3 and 4 deep. Calypso King on the fence, and a half another regular. A length away, Plush Meal on the inside from French Scent, and Connolly allowed at the rear. Fire Eclipse ridden up, now gets a clear length in front of Southern Blaze at the 600. Space Power's out 3 wide, working up. A length away, Vita Dell, close handy, making ground from Lady Jewel, Century Flyer, and another regular. A break of 3 lengths away as Calypso King, followed by Plush Meal, Connolly a lad, and French Scent's at the rear on the bend. Fire Eclipse shows the way. It's a length on Southern Blaze. Coming into the picture now is Vita Dell with Space Power with good runs. Another regular to the centre of the track running on, and Lady Jewel's nailed to the rails. Space Power after Fire Eclipse. Here's Vita Dell and another regular. Another regular on the outside. Grab the front. It's race clear inside the 100. Southern Blaze, Lady Jewel, Space Power and Vita Dell fighting out the minors, but another regular's blitzed them. Another regular scores by 3. Space Power second, Lady Jewel third, and ahead away Southern Blaze. They were followed in by Vita Dell. Next up was Calypso King, Fire of Eclipse, Connolly a lad, Century Flyer, Plush Meal, and last home was French Scent.
Well, she was too good there. That's her 3 out, and quickly racing up and tackling the leaders. Another regular getting to the front, and she was much too strong at the finish of the race. Space Power number 6 in front, but here she comes now in the lilac colours with a black Maltese cross, and Morris Logue hands and heels on this mare. Another regular about to record her 7th win. And she's been racing very well, and she's drawn right away. Space Power will run into second position there in that white cap and the grey with the purple seams. And Lady Jewel in the yellow green sleeves and cap will get up and gain 3rd placing. But another regular, number 7, a clear-cut winner over 6, Space Power. 3rd placing back on the inside, number 9, Lady Jewel, 7, 6 and 9. You're watching racing live with 7, Grandstand from Moonee Valley. Correct weight on race 7 in Sydney, 7, 6 and 9. Another regular, 9.30 and 1.95. 6 Space Power, 95. And 3rd, number 9, Lady Jewel, $1.35. Quinotta, $28.25, and the trifecta, $360.20. 7, 6, 9, and correct weight up there in Sydney.
This program was proudly brought to you by Carlton, one of the world's great brewers.